In 3, 2, 1, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Combat Sports Weekly. We are your Titos of Fighting. I am Coach Franco, and together with me, as always, are the boys of Destroy MNL, Carl De Mesa, and JC Reyes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Medyo kakaiba yung
Wild
episode namin today.
weekend.
So,
African power!
so hindi po kami magpapatumpik-tumpik. Before anything else, I would like to run down this happened over the weekend. So Jerry Pence promotions under Jerry Peñalosa, 3 amazing bouts, 3 action-packed bouts. So Harry Omak defeats Mike Grondiano via first round TKO. So Harry Omak is from El Tigre City Boxing Gym in Mandaluyong. Mike Grondiano is from Onyok Boxing Stable in Lipa, Batangas. And then we got Kenneth the Lover Boy Llover from Peñalosa Boxing Stable General Trias Cavite. TKOing Jemark Gandao Arusa from Knockout Boxing Gym, Lipa, Batangas. And of course, Christian Pit Laurente, Decisions, Ernesto Saulong. Pit Laurente is from Peñalosa Boxing Stable, Jensan City. And Ernesto Saulong is from Bruce Mick Boxing Gym in Santa Rosa, Laguna. So that was an amazing event. We will cover more local boxing. We cannot cap off this week's combat sports festivities if we are not going to discuss UFC 260.
Yes, very wild.
Baddest man on the planet.
Very wild. Like, god damn.
Nalungkot ako sa results.
Yeah.
Goodness. I mean,
so let's all start with Sugar Shane O'Malley. Like, I mean,
Return of
still
the comeback.
undefeated mentally, but
yes.
Mentally.
Diba? Tapos, and tawag dito, he has come back. A lot of people, of course, there will be critics. He needs a contender. He needs a top 10 guy.
I would really love
UFC, hindi
hindi sa sideshow Bubble Universe.
hindi sa mind niya.
Not in the Paulo Costa wine universe. But I would really love to see Sugar Sean versus Cody.
Pwede.
That would be a
Pwede.
good fight.
Uncle Dana.
Imagine the trash dog.
Uncle Dana. Alam mo, minsan si Carl, yung mga naiisip nito pagka matchmaking.
Ito na yun eh. Diba?
Feeling ko naririnig ni Dana eh.
Money fight yan eh.
Minsan eh.
Sean Shelby, sir, I would love to assist you.
Grabe yun ah. That's a fight I'd watch. I think we are going to go out again if that happens.
Imagine the trash talk ng alpha male Jack. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tapos itong si Sideshow Bob with his Sideshow Sean with his hair and clown, di ba? He tried for the walk-off knockout kanina, di ba?
Pero kulang. His opponent was just really a gamer. He's one of what we consider one of those slow burns na potential and then something went mid through his career and then he bounced back. He has reinvigorated his career and now he's performing really, really well.
Yes.
Except he made a quick turnaround. He's been knocking out people. Now it's just a matter of getting contenders. He needs contenders. He needs to be tested.
Yeah.
So
parang Hamzat Shamavin eh. Hindi pa talaga tested.
Who's back, by the way? Your boy's back.
yeah,
Is he?
he's back.
Yeah.
Oh shit. This
he's
is
back.
good.
Natauhan din kasi siya nung tinapik siya ni
Well,
Jetson.
I mean, I'm sure baka may tinapat, hindi
Ni Kuya.
tinapik sa kanya.
Yes.
Si Kuya Government.
Quit?
You know quit. You know quit.
No quit.
Tyron Woodley losing to
Oh man.
Vicente Lugo is no pushover, pero everyone is kind of expecting that Tyron Woodley would like turn the stage and like
Si JC was very skeptical about this actually. Parang he was
JC
rooting
was
for
like
T-Wood.
the only like out of the three of us,
you
JC
know,
was like the only one who's focusing on Tyron Woodley's rap career. This was the determining fight. This was the determining fight, diba? And he was right.
Because it was horrible, yo.
My goodness.
May glimpses May glimpses tas biglang parang
Oo.
bigla na lang nawala. Alam mo yun?
Dude, he really focused on his rap career. I think it was 2 albums full of...
Was it?
Dude, it was
oh my goodness.
sadly... I'm more of a rock guy, but that rap thing was...
Mas malala pa siya kaysa sa Don Gallo Records.
Oh my God!
My goodness.
And unfortunately, it took more of his time than his time in the
actual
gym.
training.
So
Yeah.
So last 2 outings, so he got defeated by Usman. He got defeated by Burns. Then this one.
4-fight lose streak.
Tapos first round, he had like in the first half of the first round, medyo may glimpses na parang is Tyron Woodley back, and then he got hit, he got rocked, and then he got submitted. Diba? It was a dark choke.
And what's interesting too kasi is yung sa 4-fight losing streak niya na ngayon, lahat nung nakalaban niya na huli prior to this one, umabot ng round 5, dito round 1 lang eh.
Round 1 lang.
Is Luke even a top contender already?
No. He's pretty good though. I mean,
Pero,
he's got potential too, pero
you guys think he should call it quits? Ano na ba?
No, please no. Sa akin just because of the Raptor, no.
Ano harsh mo, pre? Grabe.
Para sa akin, I hope he's still good for one more fight. If wala na talaga, if he's not there, just call it quits, diba?
Oh, and UFC might actually do it for him, 'di ba? Matagal na silang may beef ni Dana.
Yeah.
'Di ba? It's not good for his career, it's not good for his brand. So let's see. I hope he
I mean,
does well. Of course, the main event of the evening, Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic 2.
Nalungkot ako dyan, grabe.
Baddest man on the planet from Africa.
The planet belt, and there is a new king.
Tatlo na sila.
Oo nga eh.
Anda forever.
Grabe yun.
I remember I was chatting with one of my friends and I said, okay, 3 kings na. Sabi ko, this is the era of the 3 kings. And then turns out, nagulat na latuan na lang ako. Nag-post si Adesanya ng 3 kings then post. So I reposted it. So
Prophetic, man.
it's Kamaru Usman at 170, Izzy at 185, and at heavyweight, it's Francis Ngannou. 3 belts in Africa, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That was an amazing performance. I love the improvements of Ngannou.
Although, I mean, pag sa rematches, medyo may something din sa Stipe, lalo na yung mga ganito eh. Diba? Like what he did with DC.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Possible. I mean,
Diba? So, we'll see. Pero definitely, this is the time. We are in the Ngannou era.
Yeah.
We are...
John Jones said as much, guys.
Yun din. Sabi nga ni... as per the UFC and Dana White, they are planning to pit... of course, John Jones is getting the third of the Ngannou and Stipe. So now it's Ngannou. Let's see what John Jones will do. Of course, he's asking money because this is going to be a huge payday. Everyone's going to be watching John Jones, and everyone's going to be watching Francis Ngannou. Huge opportunity, and it's going to be an amazing fight for the UFC.
Although I heard pala na baka parang Dana White is leaning more on Ngannou muna versus Derek Lewis.
Derek
Lewis is the next in line eh.
Gusto ko yan. Yeah. Gusto ko yan. Ako, they need a redemption fight. For me, they need a redemption fight.
That's true.
Si Lewis nag-improve din eh. I mean,
maganda
power
siya.
puncher versus power puncher.
Power puncher versus power puncher.
It's like...
Pero okay yan. And speaking of boxing, we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. I was fortunate enough to have done the commentary for this fight. Sabong International did a special edition for their channel. So they did a YouTuber versus YouTuber boxing match.
Battle of the YouTubers.
Battle of YouTubers, and it was between Kiko Matos and Damsa. I'm sorry, hindi ko alam yung full name ni Damsa. So,
rapper Damsa.
Damsa Abrenica.
Ayun, Damsa Abrenica. Si JC talaga yung resource guy namin dito. So, Damsa
all things
Abrenica,
rap.
diba? So, they fought. It was a unanimous decision we are being graced with the presence of one of the contenders, one of the fighters. We got Kiko Matos, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, we got Kiko Matos, one of the fighters from the recently concluded Sabong International Battle of YouTubers. So he joins us here in Combat Sports Weekly. Kiko, what's up?
Hey, Coach Franco. What's up, everyone?
My first question, and di naman question, pero papakwento lang natin sa ating mga viewers.
Wait lang.
Yeah.
Si JC nandito. Sino pa? Nandito
Si
pa ba si
Carl.
Hi.
Carl?
Kwento mo lang sa amin, Kiko, like how did this all come about? Kasi ako tinawagan na lang ako nung like 2 or 3 days prior to fight day, and they told me na I'm gonna commentate on a boxing match, and then I found out it was you and Damsa. And then that's when I started to confirm with you. So please, wala pa ata masyado nagtatanong din kasi kung paano nangyari lahat ng ito.
Oo, parang nagulat na lang sila. Nangyari na.
Everyone got surprised. Everyone was just parang nagulat na sila. Uy, meron pala, tuloy pala to. So please.
But the process isn't as documented.
Kwento mo sa amin, bro. Kwento mo sa amin ano nangyari.
Okay. Kung paano nangyari to. I'll give you even a background kung paano talaga nangyari to.
Yes,
This started
please,
with the URCC. I think it was because of the URCC. Diba, supposedly si Damsa had a fight with this other guy, Badang. He backed out. I filled in. Hindi nakakuha ng permit si URCC. Naalala niyo si Billy Jack Sanchez?
Oh,
maingay.
maingay. Isa pang maingay yun. Isa pang maingay yun.
Debut.
Sa tingin ko, kaya ako kinontak ni Makagago is because Billy Jack didn't take the opportunity to fight in Sabong International. Because Billy Jack is very much connected, with my name. Nung hindi tinanggap ni Billy Jack, naghanap si Makagago ng iba pa na potentially who would step up to the ring and fight. Since kami ni Damsa, meron kaming nabitin na supposed match. I think naisip niya na, ba't hindi na lang to si I just remembered pala. nanawagan muna Makagago kung sino gusto lumaban.
Okay. So para siya nagpa-survey. Nag-call out survey
si Damsa
siya.
gumawa ng video. Nagkaroon kasi ng curiosity yung mga tao between me and Damsa. Kasi nga, dapat sa URCC kami maglalaban. I think nag-decide na lang si Makagago na Kiko Matos versus Damsa Abrenica. Sige, salang natin yan. I mean, it's kind of promotion. You have to really sell something. Mahirap yung
basta-basta na lang maglatag ng kung sino.
Malatag ng kung sino He also was considering sino talaga yung susulpot, sino yung talagang, alam mo
sino yung mag-step up.
Mag-step up. Buti na lang. Ako, I'm thankful pa rin. Thankful for the opportunity. Pero, bad trip ang nangyari. Bad trip.
Ayan, pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya. Medyo bad trip talaga yung nangyari. So, after that, sinong nag-reach out sa'yo? So, who reached out to who? Or did you reach out? Saan kayo? May representative ba siya? Or did he called out and then you responded?
He sent me a message straight up.
Okay.
Si Makagago. And then he said, we talked on the phone, maayos yung pag-uusap, until I agreed. And then he also said that Damsa agreed. Tapos ako naman, iniisip ko boxing, tapos si Damsa, and I know si Damsa, amateur boxer, putang ina, bahala na. And I was also contemplating, but I'm not making excuses, but I also contemplating paano ko sila pagsasabayin, kasi I was also doing some tapings for GMA. Sabi ko, bahala na. If I said yes, I will commit to it and I will step up and I will be there. And so whatever you guys think of my performance, I don't give a fuck, okay? I just wanted to step up and see if I have a fighting chance. Pero sa nangyari, I do believe I have a fighting chance with Damsa. So if I would ever get a rematch, I'd take it.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Kasi
I think lalo na sa MMA pag
takedowns
mo, parang wala nagawa si Damsa dun
Parang feeling ko rin naman the more reason na two available options immediately. So there's gonna be matuloy yung laban nyo sa MMA para merong different plane, and then another one would be a rematch sa boxing ulit. This is what I tell my friends. So at least ngayon medyo masasabi ko na rin on a more public platform. Okay? So minus the clinching and the takedown takedown attempts. Pagka tinanggal mo yon, you try to edit out the fight, it was much closer than you think. Okay? It was a lot closer than you think. For those who are gonna watch and listen to this is coming from me. This is not because teammates kami ni Kiko or no. Pero nung pinanood ko siya from live down to nire-review ko kasi I mean it's all over YouTube, panoorin na lang. So minus the takedown attempts and minus the clinching. Pero kasi the clinching part is part of the game talaga So pagka tinanggal, I'll do my best na i-edit out ko or titignan ko lang para makita lang talaga ng mga tao yung volume ng suntok at yung impact ng suntok.
Yeah.
It was a lot closer than you think. To the point na para sa akin nga, sabi ko, bakit unanimous decision? Hindi ba dapat siguro medyo split? Kung si Damsa manalo, split.
That's true.
Yeah.
Diba? Kung
I was expecting a split.
Nung nag-uusap din naman tayo, parang feeling nyo rin, split Ako feeling ko, kung mananalo man si Damsa, it was a split. If not, split for Kiko. So, syempre, a lot of people won't really agree to that kasi if you're gonna watch the fight in its entirety. So, ikaw, Kiko, like during the first to the first, second, and third rounds. Kasi iba yung feeling na you were preparing for a boxing match up until the point wherein umakyat ka na sa ring, na-realize mo nakasapatos ka pala, naka-boxing gloves ka pala, naka-headgear ka pala. Diba? And you're wearing actual boxing na
you know what?
groin cup.
I actually felt that, exactly how you said it. And nakita ko yung gloves ko, they were wrapped around my hands and I was trying to cover my face with it. Sabi ko, okay to. And basta, I whatever you said, that's exactly how I felt. I was looking at my shoes, my headgear, feeling out my headgear. After no first round, na-feel ko, lumapit ako sa coach ko, si Coach Badong.
Shout out to Coach Badong Dumasyan. Grounded Pound.
Sinabi ko sa Coach Badong, sabi ko kay Coach Badong, kaya ko pala siya. Kaya ko siya. And because I landed more punches on the first round. And contrary to what everybody believes about me the one clinching, he clinched first. Damsa clinched first.
Yun nga, nakita ko ron eh. I mean,
he clinched first.
Bakit ikaw yung yakap daw ng yakap eh? Tapos si Damsa yung mayakap nung una eh.
Siya yung nag-initiate, totoo.
That's true.
And then on the second round, every time I would make an attempt, siya yung magki-clinch. When I gassed out, I think after the second round, I was so gassed out na talaga. There was only one thing in my mind. Na naalala ko lagi sinasabi ni Coach Franco dati, it's all mental. And then I was telling myself, it's either I quit now, which is no fucking way happening, and I'll finish the fight, or I will finish the fight. I just told myself, I'll finish this. Tangina, there's no way I'm gonna quit. Yeah. So I just kept on, trying to defend myself at all time. And sure, I've been shooting like I would go for a takedown, but that was my instinct. Instinct. And I don't know if I should feel bad. I felt bad for it after the fight. I'll tell you guys, I felt bad, really bad. Why the fuck did I shoot when I could have just ducked and then threw a hook and an uppercut, which is what we were training. But instinct just, went in at yun talaga yung nangyari. I would like, if I would be given a chance to do a rematch, may it be in boxing, sana in boxing, I will stop everything that hinders me from winning this match. Because I clearly know, ano yung mga ginawa ko beforehand didn't make me my best on that day. What I have to do next, that would help me become better than I was compared to that fight. I'm gonna cancel after this taping with GMA. Wala na, hindi ko tatanggapin yan. I'm gonna prepare myself. Either if it comes down to boxing or at the URCC, I'm gonna prepare for it now. Like this is something that I cannot, take lightly.
So no distractions para satisfied ka sa outcome.
Either way, bro, if nakatayo pa rin yung kalabang ko, baka siya pa rin yung manalo eh. Kasi hindi ko ba rin matanggap eh. It was definitely luto. Either I have to knock this guy out. I have to think like a boxer. I have to stand up. I have to take the punches. I have to learn it. Ang dami ko pang kailangan kong matutunan eh.
Speaking of preparation, what was the time frame? So they told you na
gano'n katagal ka nag-prepare? Parang saglit lang nung
we're speaking in terms of the perspective of the audience. Kasi all of a sudden, fight week, biglang all of a sudden, may may poster na lang.
Medyo biglaan nga.
Promotion na.
Tuloy na pala to.
So kayo, internally, I mean, and as much as you can tell us and the audience here listening and watching, like, ano ba yung preparation time na binigay sa inyo?
Naalala mo, Coach Franco, you asked me, you confirmed with me kung tuloy ba yung March 3. Kasi si Coach Franco, he's one of the commentators of the fight. So they picked him and his friend Carlo. And then he confirmed with me kung tuloy sa March 3. 5 days before, bro.
Yeah. Tama.
5 days before. That's the same time they told me na Kiko Matos, confirm, tuloy ang laban nyo.
Pwede ka short notice. Short notice, pare.
Grabe.
Pwede ka ba sa sa March 3? And I just came from a bubble of of GMA. Yeah, I was there for a week or two. And I just said, sige na.
Sumugod lang. Sugod lang.
Bro,
Sugod lang. Walang isip-isip. Sugod lang. Sugod lang tayo.
I can be stupid. It's not I do not advise other children or other people
Yep, that's
to
true.
do it. Sugod lang ng sugod. But I don't know, over the years I've always been a risk taker. It's all or nothing. It always has been like that with me. But it's not all the time I win. I barely won anything. I just won against fucking Billy Jack, diba? But then again, it's because I only just tell my sige, go, tirahin mo na. Kasi pag hindi mo tirahin yan, tirahin pa yan ng iba.
Oh, tama naman.
Tama naman. Kung hindi ka ang kukuha, merong kukuha ang iba. Tapos, everyone involved. I even posted about this on my social media na if it wasn't Kiko Matos versus Damsa Abrenica, it would have been a boring fight.
Yeah.
It would have been a boring event.
Actually.
I would have had to come up with triple the effort in order to commentate that fight and make it as entertaining. Carlo would have had to do the same to make
Try
it
to find the motivation,
diba? Para kasi they set the bar high for me when it comes to YouTuber versus YouTuber, amateur versus actually hobbyist versus hobbyist nga dapat.
Oo, parang ganun nga eh.
5 days notice and then came from a bubble and then you had to cram up training, you had to prepare. In fairness to Damsa, when I first saw him nung supposedly dapat laban niya for MMA, medyo malaki-laki siya, medyo chubby siya. Then I saw him on fight day. I said, okay, this guy came prepared.
Oh, he was in shape, diba?
He was in shape. I mean, in fairness. I mean, ako,
but
I was like surprised.
Let me correct you rin. Balikan natin yung gaano ka short notice. It took a month. They gave us less than a month naman.
Okay.
For that fight to happen because nabitin yung story ako. Yeah, it was 5 days supposedly till March 3.
Yeah.
And then they decided na they want a belt to come within the
So inantay pang magawa yung belt.
Ganda nga ng belt eh.
Tapos yun, it took some time, about 24 days kasi March 24.
Yeah, so from
Less
March
than a month,
5 to March 24, that was at least gave you guys more time to prepare, more time to get in shape.
Yeah.
Pero
but during those days, on March 15, I went to GMA's bubble naman. I came out March 19.
So wala rin talagang training.
You know,
yeah. How much training could you do, di ba? In a bubble.
Training,
in my mind, during those days, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi, kasi mali. Ang dami kong wrong habits. I only train pag meron akong, if somebody gives me a fight. I don't train on my
walang
free
laban,
time.
walang training.
Walang training.
And then, I just realized one of my friends post on social media the wrong habits of being a fighter. You only train when you fight. So, nung nabasa ko yun, ever since parang, okay, may mali akong ginagawa. Tapos, sasabihin ng utak ko, hindi ka naman talaga fighter eh. Sabi ko, sasabihin ko sa sarili ko, oo nga, hindi naman talaga full-time fighter. So, I always look for an excuse. Just to, find the easy route and just be safe and relax and everything. But now, I feel different. I feel different with this fight. I feel like I have to do something about it or else hindi ko mapapatunayan tong sinasabi ko na ako dapat nanalo dun sa laban na yun.
Okay, now this is happening. Now, how was the feeling inside the ring in the first round? When did it sink in, okay, I am limited to just my hands?
Yeah.
And how
shit got real.
Shit got real na. Kasi you are only limited with your hands. And how is the experience of boxing inside an actual regulation boxing ring? Canvas yung canvas surface.
Actually, may jitters pa yan eh.
Di ba? Like, walk us through the entire experience, bro.
Days before the fight, there would be some times na parang sobrang anxious ko. Yung tipong, yung utak ko nagsasabi, convince ako, mag-back out ako, or hindi ito para sa'yo. And then I think of the reason why I'm doing it. I think of the reason why I stepped up. First of all, if I commit to something, I cannot back out anymore. Sobrang supot nun. Like, even with just the smallest thing, when you agree with a friend to meet up with a friend, as you cancel last minute, ang supot nun. Like, literally.
Patay. Ang daming tinamaan dyan.
So, yun pa lang sinasabi ko na sa sarili ko, you cannot back out. Then I think about, what's on the line. It's my name. If I back out, wala. Support. So there's no other choice talaga. Coming into fight day, I don't know, but I've always been calm on fight day na. I feel all the anxiety, all the kaba days before the fight. But on fight day, I wake up, nakakatulog pa nga ako sa gabi. Tapos pag suwalang na ako, I feel more calm. Coach Franco was there. May lumapit na nurse checking me physically, doing a physical examination. The nurse asked me, "Sir, do you take anything na nagpapababa ng heart rate mo?" Oo. Sabi ko, wala. Wala naman. And then I remember, before ako kinausap nila Coach Badong, nila Coach Franco, kasi they were really distracting me.
We're trying to entertain ourselves, no?
We are trying to, yung subconscious thought na lalaban ako, sasala ako mamaya. So it's really a magical feeling, finding peace before you go into a battle, into war. It's something I've always experienced ever since I step up before a fight. It's really an experience, and I like people to feel it as well. Those who try and train martial arts, to at least get the feeling of stepping up into the ring, because it's really magical. And then coming into the ring, naalala ko pa nga, hindi pa kami na late kami sa paglagay ng wrap, so hindi kami nakapag-warm up. Stepping up into the ring, hindi na ako pwede gumawa ng excuse. Ito na to. Ginusto ko to. So panindigan ko na. And then coming in, nabura na lahat ng thoughts na ginugulpi ako ni Damsa, di ba? Pinapalitan ko siya ng kaya ko to. He was throwing some feint jabs. I threw one. Pumasok, nag-connect. Nabuhayan ako. Putang ina, hindi niya nakita yun.
Yeah. Encouraging. Yeah.
Encouraging. And then I was trying to, pagkapasok ng isa, papasok na ulit, biglang nag-clinch. Yun, dun siya nag-clinch. And then sa utak ko, pwede pala mag-clinch. So, nag-clinch na rin ako.
Pwede pala yung grappling.
Oo. Naalala ko pa, kukuha ko ng underhook. Tapos naka-underhook pa. I-ano ko pa, isa-slide ko yung forearm ko, cross-face ko siya. Tapos bibuelo akong ganun, pero nakayakap. Basta.
Dirty
Being
boxing.
in the boxing thing. Oh, even if it's boxing and it's such an experience talaga. It's such an experience.
Pero parang once a grappler, always a grappler talaga. No?
Yeah.
Pero like how was the experience at what point in the entire match or the entire bouts? So you went 3 rounds, and that's not an easy task, ladies and gentlemen. Yung mga nagsasabi dyan na, yung mga casuals dyan na 3 rounds lang naman pala eh. Subukan nyo. Okay? Pumunta
Guys,
sa boxing gym.
1 minute
nyo.
in combat competition is 15 hours of training.
So you're gonna wear, so at ito yun eh, when you train, you are wearing comfortable clothing, you are wearing the things of your preference. On tournament
pressure.
day, when you fight, you have to wear a separate kind of groin cup, so it's a little bit heavier, and then you have to wear headgear. So you have to wear headgear the entire bout. So ikaw, how was the experience for you, Kiko? Fighting with headgear. Ikaw, like
kasi RCC wala nun eh.
Wala nun.
Kasi you fought straight up na walang headgear. Even when we were training before, when I was doing your camp, we never did headgear. So ikaw, how was the experience of fighting with headgear?
Well, kay Coach Badong, lagi kami nag-headgear. Since may headgear to, we always made sure na I would feel comfortable with the headgear. Well, it felt more safe. Damsa threw some punches. If I wasn't wearing a headgear, I wouldn't know what would happen to me. But then again, hindi rin siya naka-land na solid na it was either
yung flush,
forearm,
hindi siya flush.
It was forearm, hindi siya na, or at the back of the head, meron it was the forearm.
Parang hindi ka rin nga masyado naman nasaktan talaga doon sa laban eh.
Parang walang clean, no?
Oo, walang exactly talagang clean na mga suntok ni Damsa sa'yo eh.
But how did the punches feel, Kiko? Were they strong?
Knowing na he's an amateur boxer, kamusta yung suntok niya?
Mas masakit pa rin yung suntok ng kasparing for sure.
Okay.
Bata ni Coach Badong.
Okay.
Nagkaroon ako ng fear kasi kasparing ko si Yulimar, yung bata ni Coach Badong. Nagkaroon ako ng na-intimidate ako pumasok. If only if siguro kung sinabi ko to kay Coach Badong kung meron akong isa pang sparring mate na napapasukan ko na bibigyan ko ng combo. Siguro I could have threw better combos on that fight. I can remember things change on the third round when my friend nagsisigaw na siya, sapakin mo tol, sapakin mo. Doon lang siya nagsisigaw. Nagkaroon ako parang bigla ng confidence, naboost yung moral ko. Tapos nag-isip ako. Nag-feint ako ng pasok. Damsa threw a swing. Doon ko siya pinasukan ng 1, 2, 3.
Yun.
Na tinatrain namin ni Coach ni Badong combos 1, 2, 3 back. Tapos binigyan ko pa ng isa pang straight. Sabi ko, nagulat ako sa sarili ko. Shit,
Pumasok.
kaya ko pala yun.
Pumasok. Yes.
Sabi ko, shit, kaya ko pala yun. Dapat yun yung putang ina ginawa ko nung fuck.
Di ba ngayon, nakikita mo na ngayon yung translation of your training to the boxing ring. Kasi it was a totally different experience. And then, yung thought processing mo when it comes to, di ba, yun nga, the things that you were working on the gym, how are you going to translate that inside the ring during fight time? Diba, during fight day, yun na, masyado maraming mental blocks talaga. So, we are having this discussion then to help bring awareness to people na it's not that easy. Okay, a lot of people
Yung gap.
The gap. Oh, you have to bridge the gap. You have to bridge the gap between training and execution, especially given the circumstances. And then afterwards, you take away those moments of prolonged hugging. Okay?
Yeah.
And let's focus on the strategies and the punches. What Kiko, in a more technical aspect, yung sinasabi ni Kiko kanina and ni Carl was, they're called significant strikes. So in terms of alam din ni JC yan kasi kami nag-analyst kami ng boxing So when it comes to significant strikes, even JC, when we were having this we were discussing amongst ourselves na parang in terms of significant strikes, lamang si Kiko.
Lamang si Kiko, yes.
Yeah.
The clean ones,
The clean ones, in terms of volume, lamang si Damsa.
Hindi ko nga maintindihan yung sinasabi ng mga tao na parang pag sumasapa ka, puro ere daw. Hindi, may tumatamang solid kahit pa paano
Exactly.
People will always have something to say.
Well, very true.
Have something to say. Fuck them, I've been dealing with those kind of people since 2016, telling me na parang si Baron talaga ang totoong panalo, shit like that. Pero ako naman yung nakasampa and shit.
And then afterwards, when they declared the winner, like walk us through what happened. So they declared the winner.
Okay, when they declared the winner, Coach Franco, you were there.
Ako napanganga ako I was like, huh? Okay, what the?
Even before the fight started, putang inang Makagago, bro. It was all a Damsa. It was Damsa's show. Hindi talaga ako mananalo kung hindi ko siya mapapabagsak. Red corner si Damsa. They called in Damsa like, he's all royalty and the great Damsa. Putang ina. When I heard my name called up in the ring, natatawanan pa ako ni Makagago. You know what I'm saying? You remember, Coach Franco?
Nakabukas yung mic Nakalimutan natin. Nakabukas yung mic.
Sikat na sikat to. Narinig ko yung sikat na pumantingin yung tenga ko So parang, to. Coach Badong, after the fight, Coach Badong came up to me, panalo ka. So, ina-expect ko na ako na yung panalo.
Because
parang
Coach Badong believed it.
Hinag ko na si Damsa na parang, okay, tapos na to. Thank you, tol.
Tapos nagtali pa sila Nagtali pa ng 3 rounds nga lang. Nagdodot ng tali. Ang tagal ng tali ng judges.
Ang tagal ng tali
Dinaig mo yung gab Diba? It took some time before they tallied the scores and then they had to declare a winner. So that took some time as well. So prior to that, ako, in all honesty, okay, I really thought that it was either a split for Damsa based on on what
Hindi ko
I
nakita
initially
yung
saw.
malayo
A
yung
split for
laban, eh.
Kiko eh. Hindi rin pwedeng draw eh. Syempre ako, ayoko magka-draw. Pero in case of a draw, re-remind lang natin
One more
during
round.
the time, one more round. Oo.
One more
Kasi
round.
nga,
Yeah.
kasi nga,
I was preparing myself mentally for another round because I remember Joey Lepitan came up to me after the second round namin ni Baron asking me if I would go for another round kundi draw kami ni Baron.
Which would be a sudden death ba yun?
hindi, parang ano ata, di ba
Additional
Kiko, ano ba
siya.
sabi sa inyo nung briefing, hanggat walang clear winner, one more round lagi.
One more round.
Oh,
Okay.
kailangan daw kasi may manalo. So I was like,
Oo.
okay, if we're gonna go next
Oh.
round, then I think na both of these fighters can still go. Diba? Kahit naman
Yeah.
sabihin na natin na sabi ko, okay, even if may festivities pa, may syempre, they have to be entertaining as well. So I really think, both fighters, so Kiko, and the way I saw Damsa, feeling ko kaya niya pa rin eh. So now we know na at least on Kiko's side, game siya for another round eh.
Kalaban ko na rin talaga yung hangin ko. Pero yun nga, ayokong sumuko. Ayoko talaga sumuko. Hindi ako pwedeng sumuko. So pag sinabi nilang one more round, salang kakasakagad ako. Kasi nagsisi ako noon sa Baron fight na hindi ako tumuloy sa round na yun.
So medyo
Habang
haunted ka
sinasabi
pala
sa
dun.
akin ni Mike Luna, si Mike Luna yung nagturo sa akin nun. Laban, ano ka ba? Pag hindi ka pumayag, ikaw talo dito, o di kaya draw kayo. Laban, ikasama yun. Sabi ko kay Mike Luna, no, ayoko na. So somehow 3 rounds naman ngayon, medyo nakita ko rin sa sarili ko na okay, iba na ako ngayon simula nung umpisa ako. And I wanted to go for another round talaga. Battling nahingal, yung pagkawala ng hangin.
Yes.
Na if nangyari pa yon, yung 4th round na yun, uulitin ko yung ginawa kong combo, na pumasok kay Damsa.
Pumasok na, okay.
Those few minutes na nandun kami.
Tapos nung in-announce na ni Makagago, parang di ba, syempre Makagago unang makakabasa ng
siya
results.
unang makakita ng
diba?
results.
Nung nakita mo na, di ba? Nakita na lahat na binigay na yung results sa kanya. He was gonna read it out and then declare that. Then, yun nag-iba na yung complexion mo nun eh. Nag-iba na yung, kasi nga, you were thinking that you won that fight. Then what happened next? What was going through your mind?
Inaasahan ko na gago to si Makagago. Siya yung may pakana nitong lahat kung bakit So I just felt like tangina nito eh. I didn't want to throw a punch at him. Kasi mahilig pang kaso yan si Makagago eh.
Oo nga.
So combat sports industry medyo normal sa amin.
Oo.
Okay. No wonder. Okay, so that's why. Okay.
Pandemic ngayon, ayoko magkakaso.
Oo.
So naisip ko, i-take down ko to, baka walang kaso. Well, apparently, may kaso rin pala ang takedown.
Okay. Boy naman siya eh.
Pero,
Boy naman siya.
di ba, okay naman siya eh. So,
Okay naman siya eh.
kaya tinake down for the fact na hindi ako magkaroon ng kaso.
Mm.
Pero may nagsabi sa akin na, bro, physical assault ang pwede ikaso sa'yo kahit tinake down mo lang yung tao. Hindi mo nga nasapak.
Okay.
So, I don't know kung tama yun. Ang alam ko kasi, para magkaroon ka ng kaso is dapat may pasa or may injury, di ba?
Oo.
Pag
May intent daw kasi. May intent kasi.
You took him down on a canvas surface, very, very soft.
Oo.
Di mo naman siya
May laban
sinapak.
ka naman dun if
Medyo,
ever.
Wala na yun.
Baka kasi effect yung injury,
Paano
coach.
Medyo,
Parang-
ang laki niya rin yung mama. Wag naman, di ba?
Yeah, he's pretty
Oo.
thick.
Di ba? He's the thick guy. So,
Mataba talaga si Makagago.
di ba? He's pretty big guy. So,
Yeah.
I'm like, for you to like go, di ba? Dapat, kung talagang na-offense siya sa ginawa mo or sa tingin niya, nabawasan yung pagkalalaki niya at nabawasan yung branding niya sa Makagago, di kayo na lang next, di ba? Kasi kasuhan, medyo nasa combat sports industry tayo, tapos I'm like, what the hell?
At the very least, magkaroon siya ng takedown defense, no, coach?
Oo, di ba? Let's settle it the way it should be settled.
Kung magdemanda siya, yun yung isa sa mga examples ng supot.
Yun.
Yun, actually. Yun.
Di ba? So after that, you took him down.
I doubt Makagago. Alam mo yun, kakasa. I doubt it.
Really?
Nag-training naman daw siya, di ba? Nag-training daw siya.
Sabi niya,
May balak
nagte-training
din
daw
daw siya. Yung kay Billy Jack nga, 'di ba? Parang when I was given the message now I'm gonna commentate on that event. Sabi ko, who's this Makagago? So I went on Google, and then apparently he's very big, he's huge in YouTube. So, ayun, apparently there was one video wherein, I don't know if it's on Facebook or on YouTube, na parang hinamon niya si Billy Jack din pala eh.
Oh.
Naghamon na silang dalawa.
Naghamon na
So
sila.
akala ko
Okay,
nga,
so if he's willing to-
maglaban sila dyan.
If he's willing to fight Billy Jack, why isn't he willing to fight Kiko Matos?
Takot siya masubmit siguro.
Yeah.
Hindi, sabi natin boxing. Ikaw, Kiko, kasaka boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pero I got my eyes on Damsa pa rin.
Okay,
Rematch
let's
talaga.
go, okay, let's go back to Damsa. Okay, so rematch with Damsa.
Na-feel ko yung challenge talaga. Challenge myself to dominate. Because, okay, nagpupuputak ako dito. Naninindigan ko talaga na dinaya ako. Diba? Pero hindi rin ako proud sa performance ko.
Okay, that's good honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Ako rin, hindi rin ako proud sa performance mo. Okay.
Yeah. But if I was committed to standing up on that day, it would have been a different outcome. So as long as I get that rematch.
Okay.
I can fight Makagago even on that day, even without training. He interviewed me. He came to my place. And sinasabi pa niya, sparring tayo, Kiko. Sabi ko sa kanya, sigurado ka, basta dala ka ng mouth guard. The fact na sinabi kong dala ng mouth guard, ang reply niya, bro, hindi seryosohan, ha? Bigla siyang gumanon.
Okay.
There's no point. There's no point.
Yeah.
There's no point me of proving something to Makagago. I just want to prove him wrong sa ginawa niya sa akin.
Okay. And then
I'll take another Damsa fight. Boxing, sige. Kung hindi niya ako pagbibigyan, I'll go to Alvin Aguilar. I'll talk to Alvin. Alves, give me a rematch sa MMA. Lalampasuhin ko si Damsa sa MMA.
Okay.
He's gonna have to prepare for me now.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
actually
definitely you're a way
That's
better
actually
grappler, diba?
Yeah.
Given that you're setting your sights sa rematch with Damsa, how much are you going to put in terms of preparation? Like sa tingin mo, how
What
long
would that look like, the
Oh,
the new training camp?
Nutrition. Yun lagi ko iniisip yun. I didn't give much attention to food.
Okay. What
To
were you
my
eating
nutrition.
for this training camp? Were you not
Fried.
eating too clean?
Ang dami kong fried. No, I was coming from a lifestyle where I'll just eat whatever fuels my body.
Oh, okay.
My habits. So I have habits that aren't helping me. Casual drinking lang. Yung tipo, just 2 bottles nagiging 7, nagiging 8, 10, diba?
Dumadami.
Yeah. Doesn't help. Yeah.
I gotta take that away. I'm always making excuses na hindi na mag abs, mag ab workout
So may
after.
shortcuts madalas.
May shortcuts. Hindi ako ang dami kong skinip na strength training, conditioning, doon lang ako sa technique, sa wall bags, sa punching bags. Ang dami kong mali, guys. Like I know what I've been doing wrong. I know what I have to do.
Now you know kung ano yung pwede mong gawing adjustments for the next camp. Game naman daw si Damsa, di ba? Damsa said na game din naman daw siya for a rematch, di ba?
Pero yung sa Makagago na side kasi parang alam ko may video na nilabas yung Makagago. Ang sabi niya, bahala ka na daw sa buhay mo, hindi ka daw niya pagbibigyan ng rematch kay Damsa sa boxing. Paano yun? Hindi ka daw kasi professional.
Stacy, alam mo sa tingin ko, kaya siya sumasagot. Kasi kailangan niya rin ako eh.
Yun nga.
Hindi siya yung boxing match niya, hindi magiging number 1 trending in YouTube.
Pinirata nga agad, di ba?
Medyo, more than 1 million views
Yeah.
in 24 hours. I was like, what the fuck is this?
One of the fastest na pinirata na fights. Kalokan yan.
Sa totoo lang. Yeah.
Sa totoo lang.
The very fact na sumasagot siya at nagre-react siya sa akin. Down the road, tignan mo. Okay, Kiko Matos, bibigyan kitang rematch. Ano lang yan eh. Ano tawag doon sa term na yun? Reverse psychologize niya lang yung situation para yung mga tao, kinukondisyon niya eh. Parang yung iba, sabi, hindi daw sila tatakbo. Tapos, in the end, nanalo.
teaser lang pala.
Teaser lang, may teaser
Oo,
lang.
teaser.
Teaser lang.
Yung kaibigan ko, sabi niya, hindi daw siya tatakbo kasi hindi nanalo. Anyway, let's not get into politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mahirap
Let's stick to fighting. Let's stick to fighting.
Mahirap yun.
Election year
Pero
pa.
Oo.
ito, I'll give you 3 names. Itong tatlong pangalan na to, nung laban and after the laban. Tell us your thoughts about these people. Unang-una, si Billy Jack Sanchez. Hinahamon ka rin yan eh.
Oo.
Sabi, kayang-kaya ka daw niya. Boxing lang eh.
Bro, kumasa ako kay Billy Jack. I told him, sige, pagbibigyan kita. Hindi natuloy yung URCC match namin ni Damsa.
Oh, magbaboxing na dapat kayo, di ba?
Naka-condition ako noon, so kumasa ako sa kanya. Nag-viral si Gago. Kinalaban niya si Tulfo. Ang dami niyang tinrash talk. Nung sinabi kong, tutuloy ba tayo sa February 28? Sabi sa akin, I got a lot in my hands right now.
Dumami rin yung excuses.
Needs to work. Ganyan, di ba?
Kasi si Billy Jack, ang gusto niya lang is yung attention. That's really what's his main objective in life is to get that attention, even if he has to step it up into the ring and fight. I'd like to commend Billy Jack with his yung ganun niyang
antics niya, yung mga antics niya.
Aggression niya para magkaroon ng He may be stupid most of the time pero may point rin yung mga sinasabi ni Gago. Diba?
Medyo.
Let's give it to him na okay, hindi siya kumasa, hindi niya tinuloy. Kasi mahirap rin naman mabugbog eh.
But he did get the attention. At the very least.
Oo. But kung hindi siya nag-viral dun sa motorcycle stage
wala na siya eh.
Wala
hindi, na. Itutuloy niya yung sparring with me. In my opinion. Because his main objective talaga is to get that attention. Yun yung
point
niya sa buhay.
So may may backstory pala na ganun. Okay. Who's next on the list ni JP?
Next is
Curious
ito
ako dyan.
hinamon ka rin ito si Sir Jack Show. Ginawa pa ng video yan.
Alam mo that guy nung nakita ko nag-comment.
What is up with that guy though?
Sabi ko, who the hell is this guy? Apparently he's another YouTuber who has a really good following. So I was like, okay, the fuck?
The Jake Paul wannabes are out.
JCC Sir Jack, even back in 2017 was always
bumabanat na yan eh.
Making shoutouts na bashing me na kesyo hindi ako tunay na athlete na kaya niya ako kasi he's a dragon boat practitioner. He does dragon boat.
Okay.
Mataas cardio daw.
Ito batak din pala to eh.
I always wanted to tell. I was always telling myself na give myself a chance na sumalang sa amateur rink naman, sa amateur circle naman. I've been consistently joining jiu-jitsu tournaments during those years.
Yeah.
And winning.
We've been there. Yeah, we saw him.
Juggling a bunch of balls at the same time, going up to tournaments and snatching medals talaga.
So you are a legit martial artist, contrary to sa nasabi nila.
Naman, martial artist yun. Blue belt na nga yan.
Yun nga eh.
Well,
can't get any legit than that.
Gusto ko pa rin, I want to be legit within kasi alam ko ang dami pa rin akong habits that doesn't contribute to me being, a better martial artist or a legitimate martial artist. Because I have yet to discard things that are not helpful for myself. Tulad ng sinabi ni Bruce Lee. Don't pick up things that would help you become better each day. Not exactly those words, something to that effect.
Like, so that guy called you out din pala. We don't know that guy.
Bro, hindi ko siniseryoso.
Ako lang ata ang kilala dun.
It's like one of those, who the fuck is this guy?
Hindi ko siniseryoso yun since 2017.
Then who's the other one?
Tinotroll ka lang talaga ng tinotroll eh.
Third name.
A third name. Ito, I did not expect this guy to dip into this whole whole thing.
Okay.
Ito kilala ni Carl to eh.
Yeah.
Pero he commented on one of your posts na tatapatan ka daw niya ng one of his white belts sa MMA. This
Sa MMA.
is
White belt in
Mestre
MMA.
Afonso Sego of Luta Libre.
Ulol! Seryoso?
Yeah, nagulat ako.
Seryoso?
I'm sure nagulat din si Kyle na gumanon pa si
Which is
si
weird
Sego.
kasi it's kind of hard to trash talk since we all know si Mestre Afonso is Brazilian, so he doesn't really have very good English. But he was trying.
Yeah.
Itong guy na to, I've trained him once. Nag-compete siya. Ikaw ata nag-ref noon, coach. Sa PMAF.
Si Sego. He also fought in the URC. He also fought in
May
the URC.
guy siya na
May bata kasi siya, may finifield siyang fighter, si Kobe.
Okay. So he wants to fight
Kobe
Kiko.
Alvarez to, no?
So okay, so he's got a
So
boy.
is this Kobe guy? Is he a pro?
No, he's amateur MMA.
Amateur
The
MMA.
only difference na naman of a
Okay.
pro and an amateur is a license eh. Pero
Yeah, that's true. He fought in PMAF.
Hindi ko alam to.
Yeah.
Okay. This is interesting.
JC. Naalala ko yung comment niya. And I reacted.
Sinagot mo pa siya.
I think so, yeah.
Ko. Sa dami ng babash sa akin, sumabay pa siya. And we're in the same industry. And I look up to pro fighters. You know, I couldn't be doing what they're doing. I actually said it one of the interviews si Comics Man podcast. Naranasan ko yung lifestyle ng isang MMA fighter at mahirap siya. You have to give up so much in your life. Ngayon, ang react ko was I blew up. Sabi ko,
Nagalit ka nga.
tayo ninyo, kung nag-iisip ba naman talaga kayo, kung ginusto ko mag-pro, edi ginawa ko ng matagal na.
Yeah.
Diba?
Okay.
So if this Kobe is an amateur fight, why not? But then again, if he came up to me with respect, I would give him respect too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Respect.
No.
Yeah. So okay, may nag-call out pa pala na gano'n.
Meron.
So, wag na siyang sumabay dun sa mga bashers na putang ina hindi naman nila alam yung mga pinagsasabi niya. Dahil alam niya yung sinasabi niya. Pag come up to me, ask me properly, I will talk to you properly.
That
But
makes
I
sense.
won't be fighting no pro. I won't be fighting no pro. Okay?
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Just to
Hirap
be
talaga.
clear.
Pero
Yun lang
okay
ang
na.
masasabi ko.
Game yan.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh,
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yan, medyo nagka-interest ako dyan. Kasi they actually want to have other YouTubers do this as well. So ako, sabi ko, it's a very good concept para naman na, kasi apparently they're doing one-on-one basketball. And apparently
Yun nga
people are watching.
yung unang announcement ni Makagago.
So I was like,
Nung gagawin niya dapat ang boxing na to. I mean, yung boxing biglang nung magla-live na naging basketball na one-on-one.
Diba?
Pero ang daming nag-aantay nung una nun.
Pero
And then,
nagulat ako na may basketball one-on-one pala at marami rin palang nanonood at pumupusta doon. Pero para sa akin kasi, I was like, okay, we're a basketball country, that's fine. People don't have it. Diba? It's probably more entertaining than the PBA. Dahil wala ring PBA ngayon or naka-break sila ngayon, di ba? So yun yung next best thing. Definitely for Sabong International, this is gonna be a good opportunity and a good outlet for people to release whatever. I mean, it's good for call-out culture, di ba? So kung magko-call out ka lang din, ayan, meron ng venue ngayon, di ba? Let's build a platform na. May platform na. Build a following, di ba? Get legitimized and then like for example yan di nyo trip to si Kiko, di call out nyo si Kiko, di ba? Let's get the numbers and then so
lang naman yan coach, di ba?
Di ba, metrics lang yan. So in all so going back to Kiko, set sights on Damsa pa rin. Do you have any other YouTubers on site na down the line na gusto mo? Kasi parang may nagtag sa akin, meron ko pang isang video na merong nagko-call out sa'yo or merong di ko pa napapanood pero
at this point marami talaga magko-call out kay Kiko after that match. Pero you know,
very hot property.
Some other guy
Naninindak lang ako. Pero kung kumasa siya, sige.
Sino to? Di ko pa napapanood.
Isa sa mga bata ni Makagago gusto ko try.
Probably not.
Yun yung problema di ba?
Street fighters daw sila.
Street fight for the streets.
I'm gonna annoy them. I'm gonna annoy the shit out of them
Till
until
they
he
break.
gives me that rematch.
Mm.
You know?
I think this is something that
That's a good strategy, Kiko.
that's actually a good
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tsaka nakita ko, this is one of the, like in our previous episodes din naman na, where certain sports, I think Carl also pointed this out, na when you step into the world of combat sports, this is where you have to walk the walk if you're gonna talk the talk.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, shit gets real, man.
Yeah.
And then you're Kiko Matos looking down at your gloves and feeling your headgear like, oh, fuck.
Oh shit, I'm here.
I'm here, man. I should have quit smoking.
Mm.
Pero ikaw,
2 months ago.
in the realm of YouTube, like you're starting to get immersed in this industry, in this community. Like any particular YouTuber you want to fight down the line, like sabihin na natin, let's look past Damsa. Sige, sabihin na natin Damsa's down the pipeline. So sino yung next?
Any plan B? Oh, baka ganyan.
Siguro si what's his name? Will Dasovich.
Oh,
yeah.
that's much better.
What's
Kiko.
Will
That's much better.
Dasovich? Yung YouTuber vlogger?
But no,
Teka, Chino, may sakit yun, di ba? May sakit yun.
Hindi, wala na.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice
Yeah.
guy. But you guys ask, the thing is, wala akong kilalang iba pang maangas na YouTuber.
Didn't he get through cancer? To si Will
Oo,
Dasovich,
parang
so let's
alam
not
ko,
do that.
si Will Dasovich, parang nakilala ko yan once eh. Parang alam ko,
Sino
cancer
pa bang-
survivor.
Sino pa ba?
Pero medyo batak siya.
Batak siya, man.
But I don't think he can fight. So, we'll
Yeah.
see. Tingnan
I don't
natin.
think
Ang puro YouTuber
Hindi,
things
hindi,
lang
just
talaga.
Parang
relax.
feeling ko si Alodia pa yung shota niya can fight.
Oo. Sige, pero tingnan natin ha. Sige. Pag-isipan
Ah.
natin yung crew ni Makagago. Kasi
Makagago.
parang
I'd fight Eruption. I'd fight Eruption.
Weird yan.
Who's it up?
Wild
On an
yan,
MMA
ha?
match. On an MMA match, ha? Hindi boxing.
Parang
Ang laki nun.
Malaki
He's
siya.
a, oo. Parang Samoan guy ito.
Oh shit.
Na
Pero,
nandito sa Pilipinas. Oo.
But
Na macho, na
weight.
macho.
We have to meet weight though.
Yan.
Hindi,
Dapat
sige.
lang.
So
He's
how
too
big?
kung-
How is big?
so you need to step up in weight siya bababa.
Si
Yeah.
Eruption is like a heavyweight.
Ah, putang ina pa.
Heavyweight?
Para
About
pero bababa
200.
siya kung gusto niya kalabanan si Kiko.
So catch
Papayag
weight
siya.
kayo, catch weight,
Let's
catch
meet
weight.
at 200 pounds.
200.
Oo.
Tapos
Medyo
MMA
malaki
dapat
rin
para
yan.
may grappling. Kiko.
Yeah, MMA.
Hindi pwedeng striking.
Natural Samoan power.
Ang matchups na yung nangyayari dito.
Ay, wala. Ito na, nasa Pride era na tayo.
Diba? Baka open weight division na to.
Yung lapad niya parang over rim.
Ulul.
Ganun siya
Ayan.
pag fully fit.
Fully fit.
Over rim.
Damn. That's interesting. Parang nag-absolute division din si Kiko sa MMA. Dream matchups na to. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Kiko, thank you so much for being
you so
here.
much.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
giving us the
Franco.
time and explaining to us. Like
So
any
fun, so
like
fun,
any final words, final messages to
Yeah.
whoever you want to send the message
No,
to.
lalo doon sa mga people who talk shit about you.
Ang dami kasing YouTubers, Kiko. Would you recommend this experience to them as well?
I would recommend stepping up into the ring.
Mm.
Huwag kayo makipagsuntukan sa labas.
Mm.
Kung gusto niyo patunayan yung angas nyo, sumampa kayo sa ring. But better yet, go to the gym and train. Then go. Huwag kayo makipagsuntukan sa labas hanggat hindi kayo inagrabyado.
Mm.
Yun lang masasabi ko.
Since may ganito ng platform, since may ganito ng venue,
Yeah.
diba? And you want to prove to people that you're a tough guy and you want to put your fist where your mouth is, might as well earn some money from it as well.
Yeah.
Diba? So,
Yes.
yan.
You're
Yeah.
getting paid, you're calling out people, and you're actually putting your training to the test. So good luck.
And it's entertaining because it's
Yes.
actually
It's very
good.
Yes.
entertaining, man.
Yeah, sa akin, on a little more serious note, I think lang na itong platform ng Sabong International, napag-usapan din namin to ng ibang mga kaibigan na nakapanood ng laban. I think lang that this platform could very well be good for Filipino boxing. Imagine if they stream the fights there, tapos may pustahan pa. I mean, the boxers,
na live,
pro
oh.
boxers get a cut siguro from the bets.
Oh, kind of
Tapos-
like the bets format, no?
Yeah, parang bets format pero pay-per-view. Magkano lang naman pumusta. I mean, sa dami ng tao na pumupusta din sa online sabong. Why not sa boxing din? I mean, dami nila nanonood ng boxing. Why not? For all we know, baka itong ginawa nila Kiko would be a stepping stone to do that.
Yes.
Which would be very, very good for
That is
Filipino
actually
boxing. Kasi sa Filipino boxing, sino lang ba talaga halos ang kilala nila? Manny Pacquiao.
Oo.
Who else?
And
Diba?
it's gonna be a good platform to introduce new boxers, diba?
Yes.
Aspiring boxers.
Mm.
And then it's also another platform wherein you get to experience and watch and probably bet on professional fighters, and then you get to see the difference when ituloy nila yung YouTuber versus YouTuber.
Yeah.
Kasi this is gonna
Parang
be a
may-
good
may
experience
sideshow
for
of
everyone.
sorts there.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Especially if you have somebody like a rapper going at it.
Yeah.
Parang
Oo nga
eventually,
diba?
somebody will
Oo
make a
nga.
song out of you.
Lalo na yung may mga issue, yung mga nagsulatan
mga
ng
beef, street
shota,
beefs nila,
diba?
ganyan.
Yung mga may beef talaga, diba?
Oh.
Settle it there. Diba? You can settle it either in a boxing ring or in an MMA cage. Diba, the Philippines has platforms for both. That's it. So if this is your first time here, welcome to our channel. Welcome to the show. Make sure you subscribe, follow all of us on our social media outlets. Please make sure you subscribe to Kiko Matos' YouTube channel. For you, everyone who's going to watch and listen to this, put it in the comment section. Who should Kiko Matos fight? So are you agreeing with us na he should do a rematch with Damsa? And if
Who is your
agree, who is your next bet? Sino sa tingin nyo?
fantasy
Tag
picks
them.
na. Yeah.
Diba? Tag them in the comment section, diba? So that we'll know, we'll figure out if it's a good matchup, okay? So other than that, we are your Titos of Fighting with Kiko Matos. This is Combat Sports Weekly. We will see you next week on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Coach Franco says would like to thank the following sponsors for making this episode possible.
My armor of choice. Never go to battle without it. Beware the robot face. I am Knots and Crosses. Place your orders on their Facebook or Instagram pages. Just good vibes in the local jiu-jitsu scene. Check out my Ikiro Collective family at ikiro.ph. Simply Better Dentistry. Visit the Santos Dental Group and Oral Surgery Center. Book an appointment on their social media pages. Boost your immune system with Nano Silver Immune Support Supplement. Order your bottles on their social media pages. For local martial arts news here in the Philippines, visit Local MMA on Facebook and listen to one of my favorite podcasts, Destroy MNL.